Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the exciting world of Australian 50-cent commemorative coins. Many people think these coins are just everyday change, but in reality, some of them are extremely valuable and highly sought after by collectors. In this video we'll explore which 50-cent commemorative coins are worth big money, why collectors are paying so much for them, and how you can check your own coins to see if you're holding onto a hidden treasure. So make sure you stick around until the end because you don't want to miss out on these valuable finds. Let's get started. First up, the year 2005. Australia released a very special 50-cent commemorative coin that holds a lot of historical and collector value, and this coin was issued to celebrate the anniversary of the end of World War II and is often remembered as the Victory in the Pacific design, which features strong symbols of peace and remembrance that connect deeply with collectors and historians alike, and people always admire its meaning because it does not only stand as currency but as a story of bravery, sacrifice, and hope for peace. This commemorative 50-cent coin of 2005 is unique because it was struck in both circulation quality and collectible quality, with millions released for general use, while specially packaged, uncirculated, and proof versions were made for collectors, and these higher quality issues are much more valuable today, and their worth depends on how well preserved they are, as condition or grading plays the biggest role in determining market price. On the reverse side of this coin you will find a striking design that includes a wreath surrounding a torch of remembrance, which symbolizes victory and sacrifice, and the words "Victory in the Pacific" are also engraved to remind people of the Allied triumph in 1945, and this is a design that is admired for its beauty, simplicity, and powerful meaning, making it one of the most attractive 50-cent commemorative coins of the modern era. When it comes to value, this coin in circulated condition is usually worth just around its face value because millions were made, but collectors pay special attention to uncirculated coins and proof coins from the Royal Australian Mint, which can sell for higher amounts, and in pristine condition they might be worth from a few dollars up to $50 or more, depending on demand, rarity, packaging, and grading. Many coin collectors always look for error coins from 2005, as error coins can multiply the value significantly because mistakes in minting, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or planchet flaws, can transform a normal 50-cent coin into a highly sought-after rarity. And if you are lucky enough to find an error version of the 2005 commemorative coin, then you may have something that is worth hundreds of dollars or even more at auctions. This coin is also a favorite for beginners in the hobby because it is affordable, easy to find, and teaches the importance of looking closely at history through money, and it gives a good example of how coins can tell stories beyond their monetary value, as many families pass such coins down to younger generations as a piece of heritage and memory. Another important factor is that the 2005 Victory in the Pacific coin is often included in mint sets and proof sets that the Royal Australian Mint produced that year, and these sets are highly collectible today, and the coin, when kept in its original packaging, is worth more because collectors like complete sets in untouched condition. Collectors also compare the 2005 50-cent coin with other commemorative coins from previous and later years, such as the 2001 Centenary of Federation coins or the 2010 Australia Day coin, and they usually place the 2005 release among the more meaningful ones due to its wartime commemoration theme and because it is part of the tradition where Australia uses the 50-cent coin to tell important stories to the people. When you are looking to sell or buy this coin, you need to consider condition, demand, and market timing because coin markets can go up and down, and a well-graded coin certified by a professional service like PCGS or NGC will always be more valuable and respected among buyers than an uncertified coin. So it is wise to keep your 2005 commemorative coins safe from scratches, dirt, and environmental damage to preserve their worth. In conclusion, the 2005 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is much more than a piece of metal. It is a national treasure and a reminder of sacrifice and peace. Its value may range from small amounts in circulation form to significant money in proof or error form, and for collectors it is an important coin that is always worth keeping and studying. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for more details on valuable Australian coins, rare finds, and guides on how to build your collection step by step, because every coin has a story to tell and every collector can discover history through their coins. Second up, where we will explore the fascinating world of Australian commemorative coins. Today we will focus on the 2001 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin, which holds a very special place in the history of coin collecting in Australia. This coin is not just ordinary money. It is a piece of history that reflects the culture, the events, and the pride of a nation. Many collectors look for this coin because of its unique design and symbolic value. The 2001 commemorative 50-cent coin was released to celebrate the centenary of Australian Federation, which marked 100 years since the creation of the Commonwealth of Australia. This coin is a reminder of that important milestone. It was produced by the Royal Australian Mint and became highly popular among the public and coin enthusiasts across the world. It is not just about its face value but about the story it carries within its design. What makes the 2001 50-cent commemorative coin so special is its design. It features the Federation emblem and state designs that represent the unity of Australia and its people. Each state and territory had its own coin issued under the Federation series, so collectors often look to complete the whole set. The designs are bold, artistic, and filled with history, which makes them very desirable for anyone interested in numismatics. When we talk about value, we must understand that the price of this coin depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, demand, and whether it is part of a complete set. Coins in uncirculated condition or proof versions can be worth much more than those in regular circulation condition. Collectors are willing to pay higher prices if the coin is preserved well and has sharp, clear details. The value of the 2001 50-cent commemorative coin in circulated condition is often around 1 to 3 Australian dollars. However, uncirculated coins or those in mint condition can fetch anywhere between 5 and 15 Australian dollars. Special proof coins or those included in mint sets can reach values of 30 to 50 Australian dollars depending on demand and availability. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with errors or unique striking varieties. Sometimes coins may have many mistakes, such as doubling misstrikes or off-center designs, and these can greatly increase their worth. The 2001 Federation series also has some varieties which have become highly collectible over time, so if you come across one, it is always worth checking carefully. This coin also carries educational value as it teaches people about the Federation and the history of Australia. School student collectors and historians all find meaning in this coin because it connects modern times with the beginnings of the Commonwealth. It acts as a small history lesson in metal form, making it not only money but a cultural artifact. If you are someone who wants to invest in coins, the 2001 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin can be a good starting point because it is affordable, easy to find their collection valued much higher than individual coins. When storing this coin or any collectible coin, it is very important to keep it safe from scratches, dirt, and environmental damage. Using protective cases and keeping coins in a cool, dry place ensures they stay in good condition, which in turn protects their value. Serious collectors know that condition is everything in numismatics, and preserving your coin can make the difference between a small value and a big profit. In conclusion, the 2001 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a treasure for collectors, a lesson in history, and a symbol of national pride. Its value may range from a few dollars to much more depending on its condition and rarity, and it continues to attract collectors from all over the world. So if you have one of these coins in your possession, keep it safe and consider adding more to build a full collection. Tied up in 1995, Australia released a very special 50-cent commemorative coin which has become one of the most fascinating pieces for collectors and enthusiasts around the world. This coin was issued to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United Nations, and it carries deep history and meaning that connects Australia to the wider global community. Many people do not realize that the 1995 coin was struck in large numbers for circulation, yet because of its design and commemoration, it has always stood out in the eyes of coin lover. The obverse side of the 1995 commemorative coin features the traditional portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Makhlouf, which was used on Australian coins during that period. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem, and it is a reminder of the link between Australia and the Commonwealth, while the reverse side is where the true story is told. The reverse was designed by Mark Sofilas, and it proudly shows the emblem of the United Nations, a globe surrounded by olive branches representing peace and unity. This design was chosen because in 1995, the United Nations was celebrating 50 years since its foundation. In 1945, after the Second World War, Australia, being a founding member of the United Nations, decided to issue this special 50-cent coin to honor the occasion. The symbolism of the olive branches combined with the world map is a strong reminder of Australia's role in supporting peacekeeping missions and international cooperation. And this is why the coin is more than just money, it is a story struck in metal. Collectors often ask about the mintage of this commemorative coin, and the answer is very interesting. More than 20 million examples were released into circulation across Australia, which makes the coin relatively common in everyday change. However, not all coins survived in high-grade condition, as circulation quickly causes scratches and wear, so uncirculated or proof condition coins are now highly sought after by numismatists who appreciate the design and historical value. The coin itself is made of copper and nickel alloy, weighing 15.55 grams with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters and a dodecagonal shape with 12 flat sides, which is standard for Australian 50-cent pieces. This makes the coin instantly recognizable in the hand, and when combined with its striking commemorative reverse, the 1995 issue truly captures attention among collectors and historians alike. When it comes to the value of the 1995 50-cent commemorative coin, the price depends heavily on the condition. Circulated examples found in pocket change are generally worth face value or slightly higher, but uncirculated coins often sell for several dollars in the market, and proof coins, or those kept in pristine mint condition, can fetch even higher amounts, sometimes reaching up to $20 or more depending on demand and collector interest at the time. Over the years, many people have asked whether this coin can be considered rare, and the truth is that while it is not rare in terms of mintage, it does carry significant historical weight and has become a collectible piece due to its United Nations connection. Rarity in coin collecting is not only about numbers but also about design, context, and meaning, and this coin ticks many of those boxes, which ensures it always has an audience among enthusiasts. The commemorative 50-cent coin of 1995 also has educational value because it helps younger generations understand the importance of the United Nations and Australia's part in building peace around the world. Teachers often use such coins as tools in classrooms to explain history, politics, and the role of money in telling stories. This demonstrates that coins are not just financial instruments, but cultural artifacts that carry lessons across decades. Another interesting detail is that many coin collectors started their hobby by discovering this very coin in their pocket change during the mid-1990s, as it acted as a spark for people who became curious about why the design was different and what it represented. From there, they developed an interest in numismatics and gradually built collections. The 1995 coin therefore holds sentimental value for many hobbyists and is remembered as a gateway coin into the world of collecting. To sum up, the 1995 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is much more than a piece of change. It is a symbol of peace, unity, and history. It represents Australia's contribution to the international community and its commitment to global cooperation. For collectors, it is both affordable and meaningful, which makes it a must-have in any serious Australian coin collection. So whether you find one in circulation or buy one in mint state, this coin will always carry a special place in the heart of numismatics and history lovers alike. The 50-cent commemorative coin from the year 1994, which is a coin that holds a lot of value for collectors and enthusiasts around the world. This coin is not just a regular circulation coin. It was minted to mark a special occasion, and because of that, its demand has grown steadily over time, with collectors willing to pay big money depending on its condition and rarity. If you are watching this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you do not miss out on more information about rare and valuable coins that could be sitting right in your pocket. The 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin is special because it was created to honor and celebrate a significant event in history, and whenever a commemorative coin is made, it often carries a limited mintage, meaning fewer coins were produced compared to regular circulating ones, and that scarcity can make the coin worth far more than its face value, which is only 50 cents. Collectors search for such coins because they know limited supply increases value over time, and the rarer the coin, the more collectors are willing to pay. When we look at the value of the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin, we must first consider its condition, because coin grading plays a huge role in how much money it can bring. If a coin is circulated and shows scratches or wear, it will have a lower value, but if the same coin is uncirculated with a shiny mint luster, then it can bring much higher prices, sometimes hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases even more so. It is always important to keep commemorative coins protected in holders to preserve their grade. Another factor that makes the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin. Valuable is whether it has any errors. Minting errors can include double strikes, off-center images, or even mistakes in the lettering or design. Such coins are extremely collectible because they are unique, no to error. Coins are exactly the same, which makes them even more desirable to collectors around the world. Error coins from the 1994 series have been reported, and when they appear at auctions they usually fetch impressive prices. Collectors also look at the historical significance behind the commemorative issue in 1994. The design chosen for the coin represented cultural heritage and national pride, which adds to its emotional and collectible value. Many people who buy commemorative coins are not just looking at the metal content but also at the story the coin tells and how it connects to history. Owning such a coin gives them a small piece of that moment, and that feeling adds to the coin's worth. Now when we talk about actual market value of the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin, it can range widely depending on condition, rarity, and demand. Some coins might only sell for a few dollars if circulated, but uncirculated coins in pristine condition can sell for $50, $100, or sometimes even more, especially if the coin comes with its original mint packaging or certificate of authenticity. Collectors always pay premium prices for coins that have been preserved in perfect condition. Over the years, the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin has become harder to find in everyday circulation, and that scarcity has driven collectors to search for it online, through coin dealers, and at auctions. And the more people search, the more prices rise because demand continues to grow. This is why we always encourage viewers to check their change, their old collections, or even ask family members if they have stored away commemorative coins, as you never know when you might find a hidden treasure. One of the most important tips for anyone who owns a 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin is to never clean the coin. Cleaning reduces its value dramatically, even if you think you are making it look shiny. Collectors prefer coins in their original, untouched condition. Cleaning can scratch the surface and strip away natural toning, which often makes the coin less attractive to serious buyers. So always store your coins properly in safe holders and away from moisture. For those of you who want to sell a 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin, the best option is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. Grading certifies the authenticity and condition of your coin and gives buyers confidence when making high-value purchases. Once graded, the coin can be listed on auction platforms, coin shops, or collector groups, where you will find people willing to pay top dollar, especially if your coin is rare or in excellent condition. In conclusion, the 1994 commemorative 50-cent coin is more than just spare change. It is a collectible piece of history with value that depends on condition, rarity, demand, and sometimes minting errors. If you are lucky enough to have one in your collection, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure. So always keep your eyes open when going through coins, because treasures like this can still be found. And before we end, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future updates about valuable coins. In this video, we will talk about the 1981 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin and its value, and why collectors are always looking for such coins that hold history and rarity in their design. The 1981 50-cent coin was released to celebrate the royal wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer, and it is one of the most memorable coins in Australian numismatic history because of its unique design and connection to a global event that was celebrated by millions of people around the world. The coin is made of copper, nickel, and has a dodecagon shape, which means 12 sides, and this style makes it different from the round 50-cent coins that came before it. And collectors love these commemorative issues because they mark historic moments that shaped not only Australia but also the Commonwealth and the world. The coin features a special design with the crown profiles of Charles and Diana facing each other, which makes it very distinctive compared to the standard coat of arms design. When it comes to value, the 1981 Australian 50-cent royal wedding coin is common in circulation and was produced in large numbers, but the condition and rarity of certain variations can increase its worth. A normal circulated coin may only be worth its face value of 50 cents, but uncirculated or proof versions can fetch higher prices, with some selling from a few dollars up to 20 or more depending on quality and demand from collectors. Collectors always look for coins in the best condition, which means uncirculated, with no scratches or wear, and the 1981 commemorative 50-cent is no exception. Coins that come from mint sets or proof issues are the most valuable, and these are often sold to collectors directly at the time of release. So if you happen to find one in pristine condition, It could be worth adding to your collection or even selling. To a beer who is searching for a perfect example, the historical significance of this coin is also an important factor in its value because it commemorates a royal wedding that was one of the most watched events in the 20th century. Millions of people tuned in to see Prince Charles marry Lady Diana, and the coin was a way for Australia to participate in the celebration by issuing a special piece of currency that would circulate among the public and keep the memory alive. There are also variations of the coin that were produced, including proof issues and mint-set versions, which are far more valuable than circulated coins, and these coins are packaged carefully by the Royal Australian Mint and preserved in cases so they maintain their shine and luster. Collectors usually pay a premium for such coins, especially when they come with original packaging and certificates of authenticity. When considering long-term value, the 1981 Royal Wedding 50-cent coin may not be extremely rare, but its popularity ensures that demand remains strong, especially among collectors who are interested in royal memorabilia as well as Australian coin. Its unique design and historical link make it an attractive coin for display and investment, and with time, pristine examples may increase in value as fewer high-grade coins remain available in the market. Another interesting aspect is how the coin connects to a period of history that has changed so much since 1981. Because the marriage of Charles and Diana eventually ended in separation, and Diana's later life and legacy made her an even more iconic figure. This adds to the story behind the coin, and collectors often enjoy the narrative that comes with the coin as much as the metal it is made from or the value it may sell for. If you are thinking about collecting the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, it is a good idea to start by checking your change or looking through coin collections that have been sitting untouched for years, as these coins are still around in circulation, though less commonly than before. You may also explore coin dealers or online marketplaces where you can find uncirculated or proof versions that are certified and graded, which can assure you of their quality and long-term investment potential. So in conclusion, the 1981 Australian 50-cent Royal Wedding Commemorative Coin is a piece of history worth knowing about. It carries a story that connects Australia to a major royal event. It has a unique design that sets it apart from standard issues, and its value ranges from face value in circulation to higher prices for proof and uncirculated versions, making it a fascinating coin for collectors and enthusiasts who want to hold a part of history in their hands.